Alrighty, what is going on, everybody? My name is Blitzwinger, and of course, welcome on back to another episode of Blitzvillage. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Today, right off the bat, I have to say it's probably going to be another quick episode, and the reason for that is because I've just got lots and lots of stuff to do for PAX, so I was just trying to get an episode done and recorded and make sure that I don't miss a week. So, with that being said, of course, let's begin by, well, it kind of gives away what we're working on, but you'll see in just a moment. So, first off the bat, let's go ahead and get to the shoutouts of the week. So, of course, as always, if you want to be featured in an upcoming episode of Blitzvillage, you can go on ahead and send in your submission to my Twitter page, which is twitter.com/Blitzwinger. You can follow me there, and then, of course, tweet at me your submission and be potentially entered to be featured in an upcoming episode of Blitzvillage. So, for today, we've got three, I almost said four by mistake, three submissions though, and that is the one and only Eric Justa, who sends us a Blitzbot, which looks quite lovely indeed. Thank you so very much for the awesome design there. Thank you very much, Eric. Awesome sauce. Good start to the submissions of the day. Next up after that, we've got Will Waldron, who sends us a zombie pigman with a gold sword, which, of course, I've been on the hunt of the zombie pigman hanger. Now I've finally gotten it, so I'm actually really glad to see the zombie pigman there, and it's become one of my favorite mobs as a result of that. So honestly, goofy enough, but very cool design indeed. Probably took you a long time. That sword looks gigantic too. That looks like something out of like Final Fantasy or something. It looks really cool, so thank you so very much for that. And then of course, finally, certainly last but certainly not least, and that is the one and only Lindsay Davely. I think that's how you say that. I'm apologetic if I mispronounce that, but it is myself and Gamer taking down an Enderman, and then of course the Ender Pearl remaining. So that is very cool indeed. Thank you guys so very much for your awesome submissions. You guys are absolutely fantastic. By the way, Lindsay sent it on behalf of, I believe, her 7-year-old son, so thank you so much. You didn't leave a name, unfortunately, so I don't know who to shout out in that sense. So today, of course, something that you guys pointed out last time, we built this really cool Blitz enchantment place, which allows all the citizens of Blitzvillage to enchant their goodies, which is quite lovely indeed. In fact, I've been messing around with that a little bit, getting some enchantments done up, and it was really fun. You'll notice some of the bows right here, just some really fun stuff. But nonetheless, a lot of you guys pointed out, well, the citizens don't really have a place where they can get experience. So that is exactly what we're going to take care of today. Today we're going to assemble a really cool spawner, mob spawner for our of course, the villagers, so that they could go ahead and feed on XP. So, of course, the way that this thing comes together is quite simply, actually. Basically, what you do is you lay out blocks in this type of shape to create kind of a tunnel right here, and the blocks have to be 30 blocks high. Now, I went ahead and counted these out to make sure that I'm not messing it up or taking a long time to do so. So once you've got it 30 high, then what you're going to do is you're going to extend that further 2 blocks high, like so. And then using the 2 blocks, you're going to extend this platform to be a 6x6 platform. And basically what that will allow is for mobs to spawn onto here. And of course, that's why we're going with a 30 block high design here. So let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And of course, the 6th block is where you turn. So you're not going to go like, you know, 6 blocks out and then you're going to go like this and do this. That's not what you're going to do. So just remember that it's 6 including the block where you're making the turns. So we're going to do the same thing here. Now, of course, here it's a little bit easier now because we can just kind of see where the other ones were. And extend that outward like so. And there we go. Now, of course, you do need to fill out these platforms inwards. So let's go ahead and do that. And we're almost done with the core skeleton aspect of this thing, which is quite lovely indeed. At first, I was going to make it out of obsidian, but then I thought it would just look bizarre. Bizarre? I don't know why I said it so weird. So what I might do is make the walls out of obsidian. That could be kind of fun. So, this is kind of the rough element done up. Then what you have to do is you have to set up these little plates around here, which I'm assuming what this does is it kind of forces them to walk or something like that. Over the platforms. So this is kind of the rough element that we've gotten so far. Then what you're going to do is you're going to go down here and you're going to set up this little hole, including this platform, where you're going to go 8 blocks out. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And once you've done that, you're going to go ahead and fill up all the sides right here. And you're going to close that up, of course, so that the water does not leak, because this is what we're going to use to push the mobs down the tunnel. Because the idea is, of course, the mob spawns, let's say up here, right? And then it's walking, drops into the water, and then gets pushed all the way down, takes damage, and therefore turns into experience and other goodies for the villagers to pick one up. So that is quite lovely indeed. So again, we're just going to go ahead and do the same thing here again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then once again, just extend that outwards like so, which is quite lovely. And there we go. Okay, good stuff indeed. So we only need to do one more on the other side. And by the way, the cool thing about this spawner is that you could stack it multiple times. So you could have like 2 or 3 spawners at top of one on the other, which is kind of interesting. I've never tried that personally, but I've heard other people have, and it turns out really, really cool. So maybe we'll do that on a future episode when I am not fully rushed. Because honestly, guys, today's Wednesday. I'm recording this on Wednesday, and I had to get 18 videos done over the last 2 days. So it's been quite intense. All right, so we got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. And I probably didn't even manage to get all of them done. So, yeah. Who knows? The jury's still out, so to speak. Okay, so now that we're done with that, what we need to do is create... first we're going to need some buckets of water. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and grab water. And we're going to set it on all the different sides right here. Right? Like so. Like so. And like so. Okay, excellent stuff indeed. So now we're going to create the walls. So let's see. Let's use a... Oh, netherrack could be kind of cool too. Well, we definitely don't want to use glowstone. Or soul sand. Let's use nether brick. That sounds pretty cool, right? So we're going to go ahead and create this wall. Now, this wall has to be 3 bricks high. So the reason for that is because you want to allow creatures that are obviously tall enough to spawn in there. So that's the whole idea behind it. I'm kind of forgetting whether or not I need to barricade this. I really hope that this is the right way, because I haven't built one of these since we did Skyblock. But I'm kind of going off of predominantly memory. So I could be getting some of this wrong. I really hope I'm not, but I could be getting some of it wrong. So we're just going to go ahead and build this up. Now, of course, the reason why I put an extra block on the water is so that the mobs don't push against the water and then end up falling through here. That's not something that we want to allow them to do. And we're almost done. There we are. Things are looking pretty spiffy. It's going to look like a really, really weird tower. Not as weird as that tower right there, but pretty weird still. I would imagine it will look pretty weird. Pretty weird? I can't talk. Evidently, I cannot talk. So there's only a few more elements that we actually need to add to this thing, and then we'll be done. Which is quite cool indeed. Okay, so almost there. I really hope that the walls weren't supposed to be on the outside. I'm starting to think that they might need to be on the outside, so I really hope I didn't make a mistake. And then the other thing I'm a little bit concerned about is that the walls are supposed to be only 2 blocks high. I mean 3 including the actual platform. So, because if we make it 3 high, now I'm thinking that Enderman can spawn in here, no? Okay, so what I know is that we're supposed to lay down then this, because the reason why you're going with the slabs is so that mobs can't spawn on top of this. And basically we're just going to go ahead and cover up all of this on the inside, like so. So doing pretty good job so far, if I may say so myself. Now again, guys, I'm going off of memory, so I could be wrong. What I probably should have done was rewatch a tutorial video or something like that, just to be safe. I think that would have helped me. But again, if we get something wrong, I will obviously correct it and show you guys the thing that I did incorrectly. Plus, you know what? I feel like I'm testing my mind to see if I remember correctly. Even though I don't remember all Minecraft recipes, this thing I remember kind of to a good extent, because I didn't do it that long ago in Skyblock. when we needed to have a mob spawner. So I really hope that I'm doing this correctly. So here we go. Just gonna go ahead and fill this all up. Okay, so now that it's nice and dark in here, I missed one, by the way. Okay, wait, there we are. Okay, so it's nice and dark in here. There's only one more element that we are missing, and that is we have to put a sign down. And the reason why we're putting a sign down is because that will signal to the mobs that they can actually step on that block. And I guess I could put that like like a creeper. So basically, if they step onto the block, then they just go ahead and drop on down. And I don't remember if we need signs on both sides or on just one of them. So I'm not sure exactly, but I think one should be enough. Yeah, and that's why it doesn't even allow me to put another. Okay, so, by the way, from what I remember, this is not light, so that's not a concern to us. Now, what we are going to do is we're going to go ahead and travel on down. We're going to put down half slab, and the reason you do that is so that, imagine if you're a creeper or something, you fall down, and if it does survive, it's just going to be stuck. It's not going to be able to walk out and attack the citizens of Blitzvillage, so therefore they will remain nice and safe. So, the other thing I would like to do is go ahead and take a torch and put down torches right here, just so that there are no mobs spawning right on top of this. So there we go. So that should work. So now we're going to go ahead and turn this to hard, let's say. Alright. And then I am going to just go ahead and fly on up there. And then, oh my googly moogly. Well, this wasn't supposed to happen. So I obviously did something wrong. I think it's supposed to be a half slab on the entire thing. That's what I think it's supposed to be. I'm pretty sure that's what I got wrong. But let's see, is this working? Is this part working? Are they not spawning in there? They're not spawning, are they? They're not spawning, are they? Ay, carambas. Okay, guys, so I'll be right back because obviously I got something wrong. So I'll be right back in just a moment and we'll get this thing sorted out. Alrighty? Alrighty, guys. So, of course, as always, Blitzwinger gets something wrong. And my main mess up was the fact that I put the walls on the inside just as I had suspected. And then the other thing is, having watched a couple of tutorials, I didn't see anybody using netherrack. So I was a little concerned by the fact that maybe netherrack was causing some sort of a trouble. I know that you can use quartz and things like that, so you're free to do that. I probably will remake this thing at some point with maybe some quartz or something. And then another key element that I had forgot about was actually covering up the little spot right here where the water was starting, because the problem is that does let in some light into this thing, so you obviously don't want to have that in order to have mobs spawn inside of that thing. So of course, basically what I did was I redid the entire walls in stone, and then redid the platforms just out of cobblestone, just so that it has a little bit of a different texture, and so that not all of it is made out of stone. But I will make it a little bit more colorful, hopefully in the next episode of Blitzvillage. However, it is functioning, it is working, it's working pretty well. I just saw a zombie fall down. It might take it a little bit of time to actually spawn some mobs, so just be patient. There's nothing wrong with it taking some time. By the way, you might be worried that this is light. It is not. It's just the way that this thing comes together in this particular iteration. So obviously I'm just going to go ahead and set that up right there. And I don't know, do I just sit here to show you guys that it works? Because it does. I saw a zombie fall down from up above in just a little while ago. So I know for a fact that it works. I just don't want to miss it. Come on. I don't know why. It always starts up a little bit slowly for some odd reason. And it takes it a little while to get going. But nonetheless, guys, I promise you it does work. Of course, if you guys enjoyed this episode of Blitzvillage, don't forget to thumbs up the video, share it with your family and friends, favorite it as well. And of course, I will catch you folks next Sunday when we will most likely start our build of the airport, which should be quite lovely indeed. Very much excited for that. That should be quite cool. Oh, come on! Teleporter, I knew you were working. You were working before this. I saw a zombie fall down twice. Oh, there he is. You see? There's a creeper. I knew it. So now there's proof. Alrighty, so thank you guys so very much for watching. Of course, I will catch you folks next time. And again, also, by the way, my goal is maybe to have like a little actual walking line toward this. There you go. You see, there's a skeleton now that's come down. So it is working, which is quite lovely indeed. So thank you guys so very much for watching. As I said before, have a fantastic day. And I will see you folks later, alligators. Bye-bye, guys. Thanks all for watching.